Okay, today I'm going to go real fast. The Hunter Specialty deer. It's a plaque for putting their deer horns on for mounting them. This thing was $7. Normally it's $10. I think a lot of these plaques are kind of the same. I learned some valuable lessons while doing it today, and I'll kind of show you. I'm not going to show you step by step. It's kind of self-explanatory, but I learned some things in doing it. So the first thing is, this is what my daughter shot this first year. She was pretty proud of it. Little spike. Got a couple broken points. She wanted it mounted. So this Hunter Specialty, what it came with, real quick, I'll just show you a quick list. Some of the things, it came with some screws and things like that to get it together. The pamphlet for putting it together isn't real good. It's actually kind of bad. But it shows kind of how to cut your deer, depending on how your racks are and how you want it to sit on the mount. And then it shows you what to do to kind of put it over the base of the antlers there. And so when I was doing this, my first attempt, luckily it came with two different pieces. My first attempt, I cut out like this. I would use the first one as a way of looking at it and kind of figuring out what's going on and make your mistakes. And so I cut out and around. I tried to cut around the base of the horns. And I cut out pretty wide. And then what happened is I took and I stuck this one over the top of the other one, and then cut the other one out, minus the cut. So you can see right here how I cut this out. So all I did was made a little slit right on the side and then up and around. I think what I wish I had done was use the styrofoam it came with and cut into the styrofoam to figure out the diameter of the horns, and then go from there. Either way, I think you'd be fine. It's there's not really any good directions for it. And then the holes, so there's holes here and right next to that, 4 of them. It comes with 2 wire brackets that go over the top of the horns. They didn't even fit. This is a little buck, of course, and so it didn't fit over the top of this. It had a skull plate been a little bit wider, I think it would have worked, but you have to trim the skull way, way, way down. So I would kind of experiment before you start with it. So what I had to do, because the 2 holes are right here, and they go over, and they were sitting about right here. So those wire straps, brackets, were going to go right through the middle of my horns. So what I had to do is I took and I drilled a hole. Instead of using these 2 ones that are there, I drilled 1 hole and then connected those 2 wire brackets so they cross like this up in the front. And what you do is you run this screw, and the brackets have little teeny holes in them, and it runs through it, and it sucks the mount back down. And then on the side here, I wasn't sure how to do this. I kind of taped it for right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to super glue it straight to the base of the horns. The actual plaque is pretty good. The felt is okay. And then it comes with, on the bottom here you can see where it's kind of creased a little bit. It comes with some Velcro, some double-sided Velcro. You take and you stick it down, you push it down. It's not real sticky, so I'm actually probably going to take some super glue and glue those down as well. For doing a little buck, or maybe something that's not a trophy to you, this is probably fine. I wouldn't, if I were to shoot a nicer buck, if she shoots a nicer buck, it'll probably do the same type of thing. Like I said, I learned a lot of things. Make sure to cut 1 slit and then go around the base. Probably what you should do is measure as well the width, and then start cutting. Maybe make a little slit right there and kind of put it on. I'm just kind of cutting away. It's not the best quality thing, but for $7, $10, maybe even $15, I'd buy it again. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. If you have any suggestions for the next time I do it. And thanks for watching.